Hello friends, now we are going to see the second part of this topic, Into the Wild. In the first part, we saw how Kiran Purandare went into the forest, that into the jungle, into the wild, and got thrilling experience. In the second part of the first paragraph of this part, we are going to see Shah Jung, the person who was doing various roles. His role was a wildlife photographer, cinematographer, big cat tracker, man-animal conflict relation seeker, lodge owner. When he is away, he is leading photography safaris in Africa or showcasing his work at the art galleries in capital cities and speaking to those interested in conserving the planet's riches. He recalls the incident of leopard, young and old. And next paragraph is about the photographs that made Shahs famous among India's wildlife community. Then it also gave reputation as a chronicler of the wild. And then again, the paragraph tells us about Saya, the world's first black panther, how he collected precious footage, including animal mating, to piece together the incredible landscape of a black panther's life. Then Saya, as we know, Black Panther, first Black Panther of the world, Saya, Scarface, and Pardus. So these things are spoken of in the next paragraph. Leopard led Shahs down a different path of discovery to create the Buffer Conflict Resolution Trust of India and about man-animal conflict zone. Wild boar incursions or attacks into the field. Then what are the works of Shahs is given in this paragraph. He provides local vocational trainings on the merits of conservation and benefit from tourist currency. Visitors are welcome to volunteer to teach a skills training class of their choice. The acquired skills enable locals to find employment, and Maje Gowda, a local agriculturist, how he learnt lesson from wild animals, it is given in this paragraph. He is trained at BCRTI, a certified naturalist employed by the Bizen. Then he realized the importance of animals. He can guide visitors and gets payment from them. Then forests have taught him listening is a sense far more important than sight. Listening is a sense far more important than size, he learned from the forest. Then tracking an animal also teaches you a lesson. The Black Panther has taught me patience and never to stop discovering. See how he learned from wild animals also. He says, Black Panther has taught me patience, how to remain a patient, and also never to stop discovering in your life. Then we are going to see some exercises, that is brainstorming activities. We have to arrange the following incidents in proper sequential order as they have occurred in part 1. This order is not correct, and the correct order is: the author was moving from the jungle as quietly as possible, finding his way through the thicket. So write down these sentences in proper order because the activity may be set in your annual question paper. So this is very, very important. Now see, these 4 sentences have been arranged in a sequential order. sentences are given here, 4 sentences, but 2 of them are false. I have directly corrected them, and the first one is Shahs put the finance incurred out of tourism to good use. False statement is given here. Shahs failed to utilize the finance incurred out of tourism. And this also is incorrect. According to the local agriculturalist, seeing is more essential than listening. We saw that Shah says listening is more important or essential than seeing. So correct sentence is, according to the local agriculturist, listening is more essential than seeing. Now here we have to complete the web from part 1. Signs of the vicinity of the village. Here marks of a bicycle wheel. Then people talking on loudspeaker. Then droppings of blue bulls. The lantern of a farm. Here we have to complete the flow chart from part 2. Responsibilities handled by Shahs. The first is he has worked as a wildlife photographer. Second is he is man-animal conflict resolution seeker. Then he leads photographic safaris in Africa, and he is a lodge owner and chronicler of the wild. Again, we have to complete the flow chart stating the reactions of the petrified langurs due to the presence of the leopard. Cack, cack, cack sound, alarm call. Then what happens? Leader of the gangs making alarm calls. Then smaller langurs also giving alarm calls. And they speed to the treetops near and far. So this is a flow chart. Action continuously or flows by this direction. Again, complete the web. So these activities are very important as far as exam is concerned. So please note down, if you are science students, commerce students or art students, note down these activities with the answers also in your notebook. So complete the web describing each step taken by the writer as a solitary traveler while moving in the jungle with great precautions. Precautions taken by the writer. And the first is scanning the area visually. Actually, one is given camouflaging the hide. Then second, scanning the area visually, trying to make minimal sound. The next, treating cautiously among leaves, watching with wide open eyes. And the last is grasping various sounds. Now here complete the table explaining the qualities that you would like to imbibe from nature within yourself and provide the reasons for the same. For example, what qualities can we imbibe in ourselves from trees? Yes, the quality of patience. Trees are very patient because they bear up with all seasons. They remain constant or they bear the attacks of all seasons. Then streams, perseverance, they go on continuously and they wear down rocks. They come down from rocks and they also bear down the rocks. Here choose appropriate phrases or expressions from the extract given in the brackets, and the phrases are time and again, to one's heart content, frantic speed, in a jiffy. Time and again means again and again. To one's heart's content means to one's own liking, interest. Frantic speed, great speed. In a jiffy, in a hurry. So I was on diet for some days, but today I am going to eat. We have to use this phrase, one's heart's content. But you cannot use this phrase as it is. Once means here you have to use the subject. I is the subject. So the answer is my heart's content. Second, every mother scolds her children dash dash for the overuse of mobile phone. Again and again, time and again is suitable phrase. So every mother scolds her children time and again for the overuse of the mobile phone. All their educational problems were sorted out in a jiffy, in a short time, because of the funds given by the NGO. And the last one is, in a frantic speed, Raj ran at a frantic speed to catch the train. Now let us come to grammar. Here we have to change the sentences into voice, other voice. Here first sentence is, I can guide visitors. You have to start your sentence with visitors. Means this is object. And you can start your sentence like this way. Visitors can be guided by me. Then animals are paying me back. And the answer is, I am being paid back by animals. The behavior of the first Black Panther is being documented. And you can start your answer with they. They are documenting the behavior of the first Black Panther. They have done all the research on the animal through camera, tarps. Actually, this is traps. Medegowda is employed by Bison. Answer should be, the Bison employs Medegowda. The surroundings were reminding me. Guess the answer. Of course, I was being reminded by the surroundings. Then Raju was amazed at my solitary visits to Umbarzara. My solitary visits to Umbarzara were amazed by Raju. I found a bright red soil trail. And here, a bright red soil trail was found to me. The next answer, livestock was carried away from villages by older leopards. You just get it corrected. From should be there because from is here. One spelling mistake is here. I have lost almost 80% of a season's yield of sugarcane. You have to begin with 80%. And the answer is 80% of season's yield of sugarcane has been lost by me. Tracking an animal also teaches you life lessons. Life lessons are taught to you by tracking an animal. Many things have been taught to me by the forests. The forests have taught me many things. Then last is, resentment among locals toward the animals is created by this. And the answer is, this has created resentment among locals towards the animals. Then rewrite the sentences by using not only but also. The petrified langurs speeded to the trees near and far and secured their places on the treetops. And second is, Umbarzara is the haven for tigers, leopards and sloth bears. Third is, I crossed the cement pillar and stones stacked by the Forest Development Corporation. The petrified langurs not only speeded to the trees near and far, but also secured their places on the treetops. Umbarzara is the haven not only for tigers, leopards, but also sloth bears. I crossed not only the cement pillar, but also stones stacked by the Forest Development Corporation. Now here, nature is a great teacher and guide. Complete the mind map as instructed as per the title concept. Two mind maps are given here. Nature teaches most importantly and never to stop discovering. You have to here add 5. For example, to accept change, that hard times do not last forever, nothing is impossible to achieve, and to be humble. These are the concepts we can write here, how nature teaches us. Thanks for watching. I think you have understood the whole topic into the wild. Wait for the next lesson. Wait for the next video. Till then, bye bye. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you for watching this video.